Hello, welcome along everyone. This is the show of today where you can just sit back, relax and let the world of incredible holidays just wash all over you. This is the CruiseAway show, where it's time to think of exciting getaways around the world, enjoying the wonderful warm welcome on board Princess Cruises.
Yes, it's time to indulge in a complete holiday experience where everything is taken care of for you. With a Princess Cruise, you can lounge by the pool, enjoy the fabulous food, fun, entertainment and hospitality that you truly deserve. Now, we've got two amazing flights of fancy for you to chew over, and we've made sure they both pack incredible adventure with maximum inclusions.
Absolutely. You're about to indulge in the Princess Cruising World all-inclusive, meaning that so much more is taken care of for you on board, with a premium drinks package, Wi-Fi so you can stay connected, more premium dining options and your service charges as part of the offer. Now, later on in the show, we're going to be heading off to the Mediterranean in August for an enchanting cruise of delicious destinations.
It's a real treat too. First though, a world cruise sector on board one of Princess's most loved ships, the Crown Princess, as we take you on the fascinating journey from Oz to the UK. Prepare to enjoy all of this for 55 incredible cruising nights on this trip, sailing from Sydney's iconic harbour.
Oh, she's such a delicious ship, honestly. And actually, I might have met some of you watching right now when I had the chance to go on board the Crown Princess and have a look around. And I have to say, she is the ship for world cruising. Absolutely, without a doubt. I love the fact that she is cozy and compact without feeling small. She's very hospitable. There's a wonderful central atrium, which is the real buzz and the heart of the ship. It's the people watching place. It's the place to have those big glamorous photos taken when you're all dressed up to the nines for some of the formal occasions there. I mean, the dining, honestly, I mean, Princess is, for those that don't know, Princess is so highly acclaimed in the cruise industry for its dining, for the quality of its dining, for the breadth of its dining, for the amount of different choices there are, and also, you know, the quality of the ingredients that they are using on board as well mean that you are never left feeling, oh, actually, I won't do that again. You know, which happens so often when we go to a restaurant these days. You know, we think, oh, actually, maybe not again. Princess just have this wonderful knack. And it's because there's this wonderful kind of theming that goes through every single one of the Princess ships. It's the combination of wonderful, classy places and spaces to be on board the ship, and the team on board. It's the team on board that look after you that make the biggest difference on a cruise holiday. If the service is right, the feeling is right. If the feeling is right, you feel like you're having a true escape. You feel like you are being wowed and entertained and treated almost as if you were in their home, to be honest. I mean, it really is a home from home. But it gives you lots of new experiences. It gives you lots of new opportunities, new entertainments to enjoy, maybe new types of music to enjoy as well. You break some of your own boundaries when you're on a cruise like this. And it's a big cruise as well, 55 nights, all inclusive, starting right here in Sydney. Let's see our route to the UK then.
Yes, after a day at sea, we'll head into Melbourne, which is, of course, the culture capital of Oz. You might want to head up to Hillsville Sanctuary for some wildlife, or maybe into the Yarra Valley to explore the wineries, or Great Ocean Road even. Then it's Adelaide, a 20-minute city, as Adelaide is known, framed by, of course, the famous vineyards of Barossa Valley, Jacobs Creek, for example. Why not do an excursion out there, actually, with some tastings and scenic countryside included? Then we're up to Fremantle, across to Fremantle, which is got a lot of character and history and a strong link with the maritime past, of course. What about a highlights tour here, including historic streets and river views, and learning about about the prison as well. Then it's Port Louis in beautiful Mauritius, which is tropical and multicultural. You've got African, Indian and European influences on this island, and a scenic drive to the botanical gardens, the Pamplemousse Gardens, will be a great way to see the island in all of its glory. Then we have a double overnight on board in beautiful Cape Town, South Africa. Dramatic, diverse, known for incredible Table Mountain, and in fact do an excursion up to Table Mountain and the Cape Peninsula with time to enjoy the city over 2 days, and of course you can head on out on safari. You'll have time to do that as well. Then it's Walvis Bay in Namibia, which is defined by space, desert, dunes, lagoons and wildlife. You see the beautiful flamingos there too, and a dolphin and seal catamaran cruise through the lagoon and coastline would be a great way to see potentially spot some dolphins there. Then it's Mindelo in Cape Verde, which feels very soulful, shaped by Atlantic trade routes, quite arid but also tropical, and a cultural city tour with a colonial architecture experience thrown in will give you a viewpoint of this beautiful part of the world. Then it's Gran Canaria in the Canary Islands in Spain, where you might want to head to the old town, the Vegeta, and do a walking tour with a seasoned guide to learn about some of the architecture down there, and you'll have a bit of free time on the coast to enjoy the beaches as well. Before we head to famous Casablanca. Here's looking at you, kid. Is it from that movie? I think so. You can head to the Hassan II Mosque and the Central Market, the Casbah, which will offer some great shopping opportunities for sure. Then La Coruña awaits, which feels very fresh and Atlantic in contrast to different parts of Spain. I love the north, actually. Perhaps a coastal promenade walk and Tower of Hercules visit is on the cards whilst you're there. Learn about the Roman Tower and thousands of years of history. Before we head to Le Havre, which is the gateway to Paris, and you can head off on a Parisian excursion. If you book it with a ship, it's a few hours drive to Paris, but you get to see all the hot spots there, of course, such as the Champs-Élysées and the Eiffel Tower and the Notre Dame. Before we head to Zeebrugge, which is the port for Bruges in Belgium, and known for its chocolates, its gilded buildings, and of course its pommes frites, French fries and beer. You can go to a museum, by the way, for all of those things whilst you're in Bruges. Then we head to Poland, Gdansk in Poland, which is elegant and resilient. This is quite the port, I have to say. I loved Gdansk. Take a guided tour of the old town to get the best of this port of call, exploring merchant houses and historical squares. Maybe shop for some amber too. Then we're into Visby in Sweden, another fascinating port, which I enjoyed. I did a bike tour when I was there. A walking tour is also a nice one to do, which will take you to the walled old town and rose-lined streets. And of course, you'll see the lovely roses there being there in May. Helsinki's next. Clean-lined, calm and very design-led for sure. Perhaps take an excursion which will enable you to see the famous Senate Square and waterfront districts, and perhaps Helsinki Zoo if you have time as well. Before we head to Tallinn, one of Europe's most beautifully preserved capitals, and I always think the best way to see these capitals is by taking a walking tour, if it's possible, through the cobbled streets and viewpoints, because then you get to see all the little hidden spots that you wouldn't normally. Stockholm's next. This is a beauty, famous for the ABBA Museum, some lovely big parks, and a great way to do it again is by bicycle if possible. A bicycle tour around the park and around the old town gives you a unique viewpoint of beautiful Stockholm. Then it's Copenhagen in stunning Denmark. The Little Mermaid sculpture, you've got to take a selfie by that, and it's right by the port. Or maybe head to the Tivoli Gardens, they are beautiful too. It's like a little amusement park is in the city. Then we're into Amsterdam in the Netherlands, which is incredibly historic, known for the windmills not too far away, but also the Anne Frank House and the Van Gogh Museum are well worth a visit. Then we're going to cruise into Dover in the UK, and we've got an included transfer to London for you, where you will finish with a 2-night London hotel stay where you can unwind with breakfast included, explore the different neighbourhoods of London, or districts of London, and reflect on your incredible journey that you've just taken. And a great way to decompress, maybe do a spot of shopping, enjoy London in its flourishing springtime. Some of the parks, such as St James's, Hyde Park, are going to be fantastic to visit. And indeed, the iconic hotspots of Carnaby Street, Oxford Circus, Circus, Piccadilly Circus. Then we've included your transfer at the end from the hotel back to the airport to fly you back to Australia. Of course, we're starting off in, embarking in Sydney, heading to some great ports in Oz before we head to Mauritius and different ports there in islands, the Cape Verde, for example. Off into Europe, we've got Casablanca in Africa actually included as well. La Coruña, Spain, France, Belgium, Estonia, Finland, Denmark, Netherlands. Wow, what an adventure!
It just goes on and on and on, doesn't it? It's incredible. We'll have a little recap of that in just a moment, but a great adventure over 59 incredible nights in all. It is a world cruise sector, and I want you to look at this price tag right now for all the places that you are going to, including, of course, your stay in London as well, and the flight back to Oz. Look at that. I mean, that is incredible. That again is testament to our amazing relationship with Princess Cruises as well. We really can do the deal. If you want to do the full world cruise, of course, or longer sectors, of course, that's always a possibility as well. But what an incredible, and it's not too far away if you think about it. This is almost like a late deal territory kind of opportunity. So it's not necessarily for absolutely everyone, but if you're ready for a big adventure, that price tag is ready for you right now. And the Crown Princess itself is such a relaxed and enjoyable ship to be on as well. Very, very easy to navigate, full of activities to enjoy, but full of great relaxation as well. Amazing entertainment, and really, I mean, this is like a true escape, isn't it? The best part of 8 weeks taken care of in inclusive style as well, because this is not just full board cruising, you are actually enjoying inclusive cruising here as well, with drinks and Wi-Fi and more. It's brilliant. And at the end of the cruise, you've got your London stay included and the flight back to Sydney, which is great, with transfers, and I love it. It is great. So if you want to grab this opportunity, you can do it right now with our team. Here's the details that you need, and the number you need to call, toll free of course, with us here at CruiseAway, is 1300 408 765. So you've got a premium drinks package included on your cruise, and bear in mind you're on board for 55 nights, so that could be quite some bar bill by the end of 55 nights, couldn't it, potentially? But we've got a drinks package included, which is a plus drinks package. You have Wi-Fi included, your service charge gratuities are included, and there are more casual dining options included. So there are some casual dining restaurants which now have a cover charge on board. Well, you've got some of those included, which is exceptional. I mean, very, very good indeed. Remember, when you're in the UK, your transfers are included there. So from the end of the cruise to your hotel in London included, and then from the end of your stay in London to the airport, that transfer's included as well. But listen, while we've got a couple of moments, and you might just be mulling this, so let's go back on board the Crown Princess for another look, because it is well worth, I think. And listen, you may well know people that have been on the Crown Princess. She does the world cruises on a very, very regular basis. She's built for the job, so to speak. So the crew that are on board are well travelled, and that's good in terms of getting advice along the way as well, for the regions that you are going to, but not feeling under any pressure. I also think these big cruise world sectors are great in so much as you have some ports and then you have a good chunk of sea days where you can appreciate the joys of the ship, you can relax, you can switch off, you can take advantage of the spa, you can finally read a book, you can feel under no pressure whatsoever to be anywhere or do anything, and enjoy a true getaway. And I think that's what people really appreciate about a trip like this, Jo, is it's about the quality of the overall, isn't it? Yeah. It's not always just about the destinations. It's about the quality of the time of the holiday.
Yeah, it is. It's about the fact that you don't have to rush when you're on a longer itinerary either. And the great thing about the Crown is she's set up for longer itineraries. You've got your self-service laundry, for example, because you're going to be on there for quite a while. So you can take care of everything you need to take care of, and maybe just incorporate your daily routine into being on a cruise. Maybe it's like I get out there and I do my walk every morning, normally at home. Well, you can do that. You can do your walk a mile out on deck. Go and get your coffee, your newspaper. So you can, you know, aside from just being on a holiday and maybe just everything goes by the wayside, if you're quite a routine-oriented person, you can absolutely adapt it to being on a longer cruise, and I love that. But whilst also enjoying some new experiences, whether that be dining or entertainment or, you know, activities, enrichment. There's something on offer for you to kind of maybe push your comfort level into something new when you're on a cruise. And it does, because you don't have to think about the day to day, because that's all taken away. You don't have to look at news if you don't want to. You don't have to check it at home if you don't want to. You are able to have that free space to really just be and relax.
Yeah, and also you can take some days off from your cruise as well, because, you know, room service is part of this inclusive package as well. So if there's a day where you think, I'm not moving today,
yeah,
that's fine. Let the food come to you as many times as you like. Things like that are included as well. Let's just give you a quick overview as well of the overall journey as well, because it is a pretty incredible one if you think about it. 55 nights of cruising from Oz over to the UK, and look at what you're taking in there as well. Going to dreamy destinations, South Africa, Mauritius, North Africa. I mean, just incredible. And then once we get over to Europe, you know, Spain, France, Belgium, Poland, Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Denmark. I mean, honestly, the variety that you've got going on there is pretty exciting. We rounded off with a 2-night London stay, but if you want that to be longer, again, just talk to the team. If you want to do something else on the way home, not a problem whatsoever. You don't have to fly straight back from London back to Oz. There's somewhere else you want to be and spend some time in when you've travelled all that way.
Yeah.
Then absolutely, we can make that happen for you as well. That's the joy of what we do here at CruiseAway. So the cruise companies and the cruise ships themselves, they take care of you when you're on holiday, and we take care of all the arrangements. Do you know what I mean? So we kind of lift that off your shoulders as well. It's great.
It is great, isn't it? And we have another one coming up for you. Our next Princess inclusive package takes us to the sunny Mediterranean to feast on its sights, sounds, heritage and relaxed vibe in August. Your 18-night holiday begins by flying from Sydney to the eternal city of Rome in Italy. And you'll enjoy a 2-night hotel stay here to savour the flavours of this stunning city. Beautiful, iconic Rome. One of the most romantic cities on earth, and it's not just by name, it's by nature. Just strolling from district to district, you'll feel it. You'll feel it in the very body of the city, in the foundations of this magical place, and you will see thousands of years of history at your fingertips. It's incredible. And we are going to be cruising on board the beautiful Enchanted Princess for your 14-night back-to-back cruise, which is Princess Plus all inclusive. So you already have your drinks included, unlimited Wi-Fi tips, 4 casual dining meals, and your room service. This is all included for you, which is brilliant. So very little to have to budget for. Now, the Italian-inspired piazza is the real focal point of the ship. As you can see, it's absolutely dreamy. You've got bars and restaurants there. You've got shops. The Bistro sur la Mer is also in the atrium, so you've got lots of different things to entertain and enjoy, and also it's a great place to people watch whilst you're there for sure. And that's, like, you know, the lovely thing about Princess, it's classic cruising, so they do really put a focus on traditional elements of the cruising experience whilst also making it as user-friendly as possible in 2026. You know, you've got the medallion, for example. This is a little coin that you'll get as opposed to a regular card for your stateroom, which operates your stateroom and also enables you to, you know, order beverages when you're poolside, or, you know, interact with the different screens around the ship. You've got some lovely pools on board, including Wakeview in the aft, and then you have, you know, different hot tubs dotted around the ship as well. There's over 25 bars and restaurants. I mean, my goodness, that's a really wide selection. So when you're on your adventure, you know, you could be eating in a different place every single night. If you want something extra special, there's Chef's Table Lumiere, and that is curated by the executive chef. It's a wonderful experience if you're, you know, having a special celebration, such as an anniversary or a birthday, and you want to do something different. What about premium steak and seafood in the Crown Grill, or delicious pasta made daily for you in Sabatini's? They know how to do Italian so well on Princess. There's also the Salty Dog Gastropub, and that will give you some of the, you know, delicious brioche bun burgers and triple cut chips. Oh, yum. Now, when it comes to experiences on board, they actually have shore excursions on board the ship, or ship excursions, so to speak, such as a behind-the-scenes tour, mixology classes. You can book other certain events as well for a nominal fee, which will enable you to have, a specialised experience that not everybody gets, so it is really exclusive. And that's the lovely thing about it. When it comes to entertainment in the theatre, every night there's something different, but they also have the movies Under the Stars, and this is a wonderful experience for you to enjoy out on deck, where they get the cushions and popcorn and drink service, and you just get to watch a fabulous movie. It's the princess thing. What about your full-service spa and fitness centre in the Lotus Spa and the Enclave, which is your thermal suite? Now, that's wonderful. Now, we're going to be cruising out of the port for Rome, and first up, we're going to be heading into iconic Salerno, which will be the port to visit Naples, Pompeii, also the Amalfi Coast, or Capri. You've got to take your pick here. Pompeii is my top pick here to learn about that amazing buried city. Then we're on to Santorini, which is instantly recognizable for its whitewashed villages perched over the volcanic caldera and the blue ocean in the background. You're going to love being in this port of call. Next up, we're into CruiseAway. Right there at the terminal, you have a wonderful market, actually, where you can purchase everything from handcrafted Turkish kaleems through to keepsakes and watches, and you name it. But not too far away, you have fabulous Ephesus. Then we're on into Katakolon, Greece, where you might want to take an excursion to visit ancient Olympia, the birthplace of the Olympic Games, with a museum and archaeological site tour. And book that with the Princess team on board, who will be able to give you lots of information as well. We're into Civitavecchia next, which is gateway to Rome. This is the start of the second cruise, and this will connect you to the Eternal City very easily. You can either take an excursion or just hop on the train, which is around about an hour into Rome. And you want to see all the highlights. You can do it in a day. Then it's Corfu, and Corfu feels lush and elegant. It's shaped by a Venetian influence, actually. So the old town has got this real Venetian feel to it. You might want to do a walking tour, in fact, of the old town, which includes coastal viewpoints. Then we're into Dubrovnik, Croatia. Strikingly beautiful here and beautifully preserved, set against the Adriatic Sea. Walk the old city walls and head to Rose's Pharmacy. It's supposed to be the oldest pharmacy in the world, and it's fascinating. Then we're on into Kotor, sitting at the end of a dramatic fjord-like bay, surrounded by beautiful mountains. This Montenegrin port is stunning. One of my favorite things to do is hike up to the castle there, which will give you unparalleled views. Then it's Naples, and we can visit Pompeii, Capri, and of course a second trip into this part of Italy, so you'll get to see what you didn't get to see the first time. And maybe it's Naples and doing a pizza tour to learn about where it all started whilst you're there. We're back into the port for Rome, and we've included your transfer when you disembark to the airport for your flight back to Australia after this amazing itinerary. Of course, flying into Rome there with a hotel stay, heading off to some beautiful ports in Greece and Turkey. Then we're into the port for Rome for the start of the second cruise, off to Corfu, Dubrovnik, Kotor, Montenegro, Naples, and then disembarking in Rome.
Have to say as well, you are going at a perfect time, just at the back end of what is the peak summer season. We're often, if you want to go in and see sites and, monuments and big tourist attractions, you can wait that little bit longer to do that because everyone's there. So you're doing it at the back end of that season, which is great. And of course, if you arrange shore excursions in the places, of course, that always generally gets you the skip the line access as well. I love this itinerary, ancient history, fascinating new cities and countries to go and explore. And of course, you've got a wonderful stay in Rome. And I have to tell you, our team really have come up trumps here for this, because when you look at this price tag here, honestly, all I can say is a massive congratulations and a big, huge thank you to our team that we work with at Princess Cruises and our amazing product team here at CruiseAway, working together, because we are buying holidays on behalf of so many people, thousands of people every single year. We can negotiate exceptional price tags, and to have this as a price tag which includes so much, and it's an inclusive cruise as well. So this is the flights to and from Rome with a 2-night hotel stay there before you cruise. And then you have, it's 2 cruise routes, 2 7-night cruises together, back to back, stay in the same cabin and everything, inclusive all the way through on Enchanted Princess, which is a fabulous ship as we saw earlier. So much to offer. And with our package, of course, you'll be enjoying wonderful drinks. You've got Wi-Fi. You've got something called Ocean Now Delivery, that little coin that you carry around with you. It's like sat-nav as well. So you can order with the Princess app food or drink, and because they know where you are, that can be delivered to the very spot you are, that lounger where you are. It's brilliant. And room service included, the full premium drinks package, extra casual dining options, and there's more as well as you go and cruise around the Greek Isles and Turkey and Croatia and Montenegro and Italy. And we've even included the transfer from the end of the cruise back to the airport in Rome to fly back as well. And still the price is this good, so I'd be grabbing it as quickly as you can. Here are all the details you need. And remember, this is coming up in August, so it actually isn't that far away, which I quite like. You know, it's nice to do some future planning, you know, to arrange cruises for next year, even well into 2028 we're booking, particularly with Princess as well. I mean, we definitely, the back end of next year into 2028, we're already talking about that. We have shows available that you can watch right now for that time of the year. But it's also nice to have something a little bit sooner. Maybe you're thinking, oh, well, you know, I just do my holiday planning as it happens. Well, actually, this is really good, and it's not long to wait at all. So remember, all you need to do is call the magic number. Here in Oz, toll-free 1300 408 765 is the number to call. And remember, that is 25 years plus of experience that you are talking to the other end of that line as well, because here at CruiseAway, honestly, the expertise we have is incredible, and it's there for you to take advantage of.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today, and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll-free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
Definitely. Everyone wants to, don't they? I mean, holidays, this is a bit like, you know, pushing on a very half-open door here, isn't it?
Yeah. When
we're talking about holidays, because everyone wants a holiday. And I think more and more people are opening their eyes to the cruise holiday experience. And, you know, you may even look at us and say, well, you would say that, would you? Because you're here to sell them. But what I would say to you is ask friends, ask family members. Don't take our word for it.
Yeah.
Go and ask people that you know who have cruised and let them tell you all about it, and you'll soon be doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're going to love every single step of the way as well when you experience a cruise. You know, check out what we have on offer, because it is a vast range with our many years of experience.
Massive.
If you head to cruiseaway.com.au or call one of our incredibly knowledgeable team to talk you through what you want to do.
Absolutely. Let's get you away and cruise away somewhere very, very special very, very soon. Thanks for your company as always. See you soon.
Bye-bye.